priests in the temple were eyeing the child, who wore all the robes and feigned every smile. The bishops all saw what was hidden from view, her long, secret life that did not fit the pew. The men would speak to her with smiles they rehearsed, speak to her like a young darling, sweet girl. But under her view they would snicker and snide, saying she was a delusional child. The women all saw what was there plain to see, and still hold her there in their large company. But when her blue eyes and soft ears looked away, their words towards her showed such gruesome displays. The popes and the cardinals could all catch the wind, that this little doll was all covered in sin. She asked for a transfer to churches afar, for cuts from her tongue were beginning to scar. Slandering others and hiding her face, posing as pious and defiling grace. They sailed her away under cordial decree, with motives much worse than she ever would see. Over the oceans she sailed far away, never quite knowing how she'd been betrayed by smiles just as clever and secretly placed, that hid just how easy she was to replace. Now churches in Brixton all curse and relay regrets in receiving such unwanted clay, unable to mold and fit into their world a sad little monster who speaks as a girl. No prayers or Hail Marys or Rosary beads could undo the thing they had signed to a deed. So ever they watched her with such hopeful eyes when she would slip up and be out of their lives. Tales had formed legends, and legends do roam, making their way very far from their home. Men and the women all spoke of their views, the poisonous child who can only abuse. Elated they felt and elated they stayed, when they learned that her ship was sailing away, spilling their guts in confessional booze. The deeds of this child made their way to the truth. Now over the ocean and over the seas, the tales of such ignorant, slanderous deeds have all been regaled and sent far and wide, so there is not one single place she can hide. No one was fooled, neither woman nor man, who saw what she did that invoked reprimand. She playfully batted her eyes and would say whatever she could so she could get her way. But psalms of the Lord shine much deeper than vice, and none ever needed to ever look twice to see what was standing in front of their face, a spoiled little child who had fallen from grace.